You didn't just abandon the hood. You disowned the people who would have died for you just to sit at a table that laughs when you leave the room. See, here's the thing. We were raised in a circle, fed by hands that had nothing, protected by people who had no protection themselves. But then one day, we were told that to be safe, we had to leave. But the truth is that you are walking towards safety. You were walking toward a throne that only invites you close enough to kneel. There was this great trait, unity for proximity, right? You could think about it like that. We didn't give up on unity because we hated each other. We gave up on unity because we were told it was the price of survival. Speak proper, keep your distance, don't be too loud, too soulful, too hood, too angry, too black. We weren't escaping violence. We were trading community for curated proximity. And it came wrapped in suits, degrees, and I made it out. But what we lost was everything that could have made all of us free. See, they didn't sell you freedom. They sold you a seat with your back to your own people. The fog of false protection is like a good way to think about it, right? Proximity is the soft lie that silences the scream. It tells you you're not like them. You're safe here. We trust you, not the rest. But you know what that comes with? It comes with terms. You'll be watched more than you're welcome. You'll be tokenized more than you're trusted. The second you defend someone too black, too angry, too real, your pass gets revoked. That isn't safety. That's curated survival built on betrayal. And they didn't lift you up. They lifted you out. So you couldn't carry anybody with you. See, here's the thing. In Black society, we have this culture of containment. Black success is police. Black grief is silenced. Black rage is rebranded as dysfunction. They let us rise, but only if we forget who we're rising with. Right? You're allowed to be black, as long as it doesn't make anyone uncomfortable. That's how they talk. But blackness isn't meant to be palatable. It's meant to be whole, right? We have a wound that echoes. The moment we accepted proximity as protection, we internalize isolation as proof of evolution. But real evolution doesn't leave people behind. It builds a bridge back home, right? You didn't become better. You just became alone in a room that claps but never cares. We don't need to beg to sit at their table. We need to rebuild our table, because we have a table that remembers every laugh, every struggle, every prayer, whispered through eviction walls, a table that doesn't have to shrink, explain, or perform to belong. You left to feel safe, but the circle was never the danger. It was the memory of being loved without performance. We didn't fail unity. We traded it for a lie dressed like safety. And in the circle is still there. The circle that we all had, our table still there. The spot it was still there. And it will take you back. No passes needed.